I mean, it stopped in the best moment, honestly. I'm sorry, I'm back. I'm back. Okay. Here is me asking a question, the very important question, and then I get disconnected. Ridiculous. Okay, ladies, would you like me to tell you how I can help you? How I'm planning to help you? Can I get a hell yes? If I'm not getting hell yes, I'm like, closing the laptop going home. Would you like to know how we're going to do this? How are we going to overcome anxiety together? Can I get a hell yes? Hell yeah! Woo! Amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Well done. Okay, let me share my screen again. Thank you, ladies. Okay, where am I? Me and my technical skills are being tested more. Share screen. Okay, we're here. Perfect. Okay, I'm back to our presentation. Okay, I'm inviting you to join me on a journey of self-discovery. What would it mean to you to live anxiety-free? Imagine that you let go of, you're letting go completely. You're waking up, there is no overwhelm, you're not feeling stressed, there is no constant worry. You're letting go of feeling frustrated, exhausted. You're letting go of feeling tense, nervous, all this unable to relax and always, like this. You're letting go of this. You're letting go of having a sense of dread, fearing the worst, feeling like the world is speeding or slowing down, all these feelings, you're letting all of this go. Sometimes when you're anxious, I felt that as well, that sometimes I had the impression that people can see it from the outside. Someone's like, getting kind of paranoid. I want you to, if you feel that way, imagine letting go of this. There is nothing in your life. How would it feel, actually, if you take a deep breath in, hold it, and breathe out, and maybe close your eyes for a second? How would it feel to wake up feeling rested? Imagine, how would it feel to feel calm and relaxed all the time? How would it feel to understand and know how to deal with any stress, any anxiety? It will come about. But if you have the right tools, you know how to deal with it, and all the anxiety that you have right now is gone. But odd day that you're feeling a little bit stressed out, you know exactly what to do, how to deal with it. How would it feel having that feeling of ease and control of your emotions? How empowering. How would it feel to be able to go out and really enjoy being surrounded by people? I remember feeling like social pressure, social anxiety of me going out. And I felt so insecure at some point, and I was like, I was already dressed up, opening the door, and like this anxiety came about, and it's like, oh my God, I will have nothing to talk about. They will judge me. How do I look? Whatever. And this like kind of tight chest, and I closed the door, and I'm like, that was happened once to me, but I do remember that, and it really scared me. So I can't imagine when people feel that way all the time and feeling, they need to stay at home. So how would it feel to be able to be present, really be present, and enjoy the time with your family, with your, rather than being miles away and feeling the worry? You're actually here and now. Yeah, that would be awesome. Okay, so what I thought is, let me stop sharing my screen. There's so many things I've got open. Okay, Zoom. Stop sharing. Okay, cool. What I thought, so I used to go to this groups, anxiety groups, and I would like comment on them, and there would be people having some questions. Why do I feel like this? How is it possible for me to have a panic attack while I'm asleep and then you wake up? Or loads of people would be saying like they have this dread feelings of, oh my God, I feel like I'm dying. Or someone recently said that they think they might be becoming schizophrenic, but they have no, voices in their head, but it's like a paranoia coming in. Or what about if I've got AIDS? What about this? What about that? There were so many different things. So I'm going on those, anxiety, depression, whatever groups, Facebook groups. And from every now and then, it became my kind of, not obsession, but I would be like, a routine for me. So I would finish my day, and then in the evening, because loads of people will be from America, so that would be like maybe 10 o'clock my time, I will be in bed and actually on my laptop and replying to these people, and it would be so nice that next day you get a comment. It's like, oh, thank you so much for being here for me, thank you for your answer. And sometimes it will be very simple situations where there was someone who said, it's my 50th birthday, and I know there will be loads of people coming to see me, but I'm so overly anxious. I'm so scared about this situation. I'm so scared of being surrounded by all these people. And I give this person an advice how to deal with it, and I said, listen, hopefully, it will go well. Why don't you share with us, what happened? And then, after the birthday, he came back and he's like, oh my God, this was so nice. I actually enjoy being with all these people. And I took your advice on board that, those people are there for me, to celebrate me. And because I changed my mindset, changed, completely how I felt about it. And I told him to get ready, mentally get prepared. This is what's going to happen. And to see himself, imagine himself in that situation, being calm, being in control and whatever. And that really made a difference. And, big birthdays don't come about very often. And I was like, oh my God, this is so beautiful that I could help one person. There was a lady who, I think she's got 3 kids, and she was struggling with anxiety for years, for like 30 years. And her husband just got a new job, and he was stressed out, so she couldn't rely on him. And then there was kids going to school and all this, and she's like, oh my God, I'm literally feeling like I'm sinking. And I give her some advice, and then she commented the next day, she's like, oh my God, thank you so much. I'm like, just like words of encouragement that, she's a super mama. Let's don't forget that, this is what's happening, but give yourself some credit and whatever. And I think, for someone else to be there on the other side of the world just to say that, it was so nice. So I actually messaged an admin, and she said, and I said, look, I really like this. I like what you do, kind of, because people would come to this, to the group, and they would like whinge about, oh, it's such a shit day, and this anxiety came about, and this is how I felt. Has someone felt this before? And some people will be commenting, yeah, it's awful. Yeah, it's dreadful feeling. Yeah, And I'm like, well, how is this constructive? I appreciate that you want to come to a group and vent and say, this is my, my experience, and I had a really bad day. And from one perspective, this is good, because you should vent. You should express your emotions. You should, talk about it and maybe feel that there is somebody else, because I think being anxious it can be very lonely, and sometimes, even knowing there's so many people struggling with it, you think you're on your own, and you're not. So I went to admin, and I said, I really want to help, but I would love to do it on a bigger level, a bigger scale, because I feel like the energy is quite heavy. Maybe I could help and give some constructive stuff and stuff. And she's like, yeah. We have people like you, and they just wanted money. So thank you, but no thank you. And she actually blocked me. I think she was polite about it, but for me being, having a conversation and trying to be nice, to actually being blocked, I can't even find this group anymore. And I'm like, do you know what? I'm going to do a group on my own, for me, the way I want it. I want this group to be, completely something different. And I thought, so I did this marketing course, and this marketing course, loads of us were like newbies. Okay, so we didn't know what we're doing, how we're doing it. And it was new business. It was exciting, but it was scary at the same time. And they sent us a book and they sent us everything. And it was 30 days. And for this 30 days, every single day, you would have a mission. And that mission would be whatever, they give you a video and you do this and you just write it down, mission 1 complete, whatever. And it was such a buzz in that group. Oh my God. And I achieved so much in that 30 days, met so many cool people, and we would encourage each other. And, there will be loads of highs and loads of highs, but it was the best course I ever did. And it was like £100 or something. So the value for money was incredible. And I thought, how can I combine this and put this into an anxiety situation for people? And that's why I came out with the idea of doing the healing anxiety for the 90 days. So for the next 90 days, you with me, you're going to get sick of me. Hopefully not. We're going to become friends. Okay. I will give you every single day. I will be here live. I'm thinking 6, 7 p.m. But, it's live. It's 90 days. I don't know what's going to happen in 90 days. I might fall in love and get married. You never know. Sorry. So I will try to go live. If I can't go live, there will be a video for you prepared. There will be one little mission. It's not homework. It's not something. I want this to be light. I want this to be exciting. I want this group to be for you. If you have a shit day, I want you to be like, oh my God, I wonder what's the little mission today. This is how I want you to feel. And I want this group, it's 23 of us, it's 4 of us, it's 2 of us. It doesn't matter. It will grow, and hopefully it will grow. Hopefully people will see the value in it. I want this to be big. I want this to be fantastic. I want this to be a place that you come and you feel like, have you ever been sunburned and you put an after sun, and that feeling of like, wow, this feels amazing. This feels like cooling, calming. So I will create in guides. I will do some screenshots in guides. I will give you a mission every single day. You will go to the group, and in the evening there will be a mission. I will be live. If I'm not going to be live, there will be a video for you. If you can do it that day, come back. Get yourself a notebook, because you will need it. In this notebook, we're going to write it down things. I'm going to concentrate not just on anxiety, also about self-beliefs, also about your limiting beliefs. I will tell you how to catch them. I will tell you about your voice in your head. I will tell you why the anxiety comes about. I will give you a lot more education about different anxieties. If anyone struggles or suffers with anything, let me know. Put it in the comments. Ask the questions. I will make a presentation about this. Let's educate, ourselves. But I want you to have hope, because you can overcome it. It will happen, but it needs to be commitment. There needs to be consistency, and it needs to be coming from you. You need to start loving yourself, to allow yourself to start living, to start dreaming. That's what I want. This is what I want for every single person with anxiety out there, to overcome anxiety and start dreaming. That's my goal. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. And every single day I will tell you a little bit, okay, this is the mission. This is what we concentrate today. And this is what I want you to do. Okay. It's going to be, maybe 20 minutes, half an hour job. If you can't do it, you can't do it. There will be rest days. There will be reflection days, because I want you to digest as well. Maybe some of the things might be quite new to you. I work with a lot of psychology and energy and law of attraction. So I want you to be open-minded. And there will be loads of visualizing. There will be loads of pacing yourself in the future. There will be, if this is too woo-woo, or you stay with me and give me a chance, or maybe this is not the right time for you. But I will combine hypnosis, psychotherapy, so talk therapy. I will combine law of attraction and energy. I want the group to have amazing energy, encouraging energy. I want to see loads of breakthroughs. I want you to have those aha moments and think, oh my God, is that why? Is that why? Those are the moments of the biggest growth. Okay. And all this we're going to do with no medication, no nothing. It's about self-awareness. It's about you self-discovering you, who you really are. Okay. How does that sound? And you let me know in the comments, how does that sound? Fantastic. Sounds amazing. Looking forward to working on my stuff. Oh, that's so nice. Amazing. Amazing, guys. Okay. Everyone ready? I don't know if it's three of us. I don't know who else is. So I've got Victoria, I've got Jodie. Who else is with us? Okay. I do appreciate that. Maybe I love to talk too much. Maybe I'm too passionate. I don't think that's a bad thing. Are you ready for your little hypnosis session? Great. Great. Thank you so much for commenting, guys. It means a lot. And I'm telling you, this group's gonna become so big. Can't wait. Okay. Ready for the hypnosis? Okay. Hypnosis is a very natural state. Nothing's going to happen to you. Yes. Okay. Yes. Perfect. Lovely. Thank you. Nothing's going to happen to you. You can come out anytime as you want to. It's a kind of relaxation meditation kind of thing, but you will go a little bit deeper. And today what I want to concentrate on is meeting your inner child, meeting your little you. Have you ever done that before? Have you met the little you, your inner child? No. It was quite emotional first time when I met little Bea. So if tears comes up, or maybe you will be yawning or something happens to your body, just let it go. Don't have any judgment. Victoria says never as well, so I hope you're excited. It's beautiful. If it becomes emotional, let it go. In therapy, tears are good. Tears are you letting go. We therapists say where tears go, healing flow. Okay. Hopefully you're not struggling with anything. So just a quick disclaimer here. I'm qualified hypnotherapist, but hypnotherapy and hypnosis is not for someone who's struggling with epilepsy or psychosis. If you are joining us, because this is going to be recorded as well, please maybe stop right now, because it's not might not be for you. Okay, so you doing this at your own risk if you're struggling with anything like that. Okay, right, make yourself comfortable. You can be sitting, you can be lying down, just listen to my voice. I'm just going to share my little screen. Make it nice and pretty. Share screen. I'm going to move this. Okay, perfect. Okay, take a deep breath in and breathe out. And we're going to do this calming down. So we're going to take a deep breath in for 3, 2, 1. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. And breathe out for 3, 2, 1. And let's do another round just to ground ourselves. So breathing in for 3, 2, 1. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. And breathe out again for 3, 2, 1. Lovely. So just make yourself comfortable. I want your hands and feet not quite touching. And I want you to look up as high as you possibly can. So you're looking up like you're looking into your eyebrows. It may be a little bit uncomfortable and straining, but this is what we want. We want our eyeballs to look into your eyebrows. Okay. I want you to keep your eyes fixed on that real or imaginary spot. If you're looking into your eyebrows, breathe in and breathe out. And take another deep breath. And each time you blink, that is hypnosis coming up on you. Breathe in and breathe out. And just one final time, breathe in, keeping your eyeballs up. And as you exhale, just close your eyelids right down, all the way down. And as your eyelids shut down, the muscles and nerves in and around your eyes are becoming heavy, droopy, drowsy. Your eyelids are starting to feel as if they've been glued shut, sealed shut, locked tight. You find the harder you try to open your eyes, the more they feel glued shut, sealed shut, locked together. So just forget all about your eyes now. And I want you to allow this drifting, floating feeling to develop in your body. Don't try to make it happen. Just let it happen. Let your body do what it wants to do. And if you're sitting down, I want you to drop your chin just a fraction. So you get that looking down sensation that you get when you look over a balcony or down 10 steps. And I want you to imagine that you are at this beautiful beach, the most beautiful beach that you ever seen. There is nobody else on that beach, just you. And it's a perfect afternoon in the summer. The weather is just right. And you're wearing this maxi dress, very, very comfortable. And you're barefoot. And I want you to picture in front of you 10 steps descending to the beach. And you can feel the warm sand underneath your toes. And you can feel the breeze of the ocean. And you can smell the sea. So right now, you will be moving on step 10. And as I count you down, you can see your feet, hear your feet, and feel your feet, treading each and every step as you go deeper. So right now, you're moving on to step 10. As each muscle, every nerve turns loose, lets loose, and you go deeper. You're taking step 9, and you can see your feet treading each step as you go deeper. Taking step 8, and you can hear your feet making contact with every step as you go deeper. Taking step 7, and you can feel your feet treading each step as you go deeper. Taking step 6, and every sound and noise and movement around you is carrying you further, deeper, way, way deeper into hypnosis. Taking step 5, you halfway down go deeper. Taking step 4, as each muscle, every nerve turns loose, lets loose, and you go deeper. Taking step 3, going deeper into awareness of yourself. Taking step 2, going deeper into your own internal state. Taking step 1, just go deeper, drift deeper, sink deeper. And deeper just means going deeper into awareness of yourself. And take a deep breath in. And breathe out. and just relax. Everything's fine. Everything's okay. You are always in control, but I want you to keep your eyes closed until I tell you so. Just relax and follow my voice. So now I want you to transport yourself to the house that you lived when you were a little girl. So sweet, little girl, little boy, if someone listens that later. And I want you to choose a home between when you were age 4 and 7. And if you lived in many houses, let your mind pick up the house that is closer to your heart. So I want you to go to that house. You know this is your house. And this is the you today. This is you as an adult. Go into the house that you lived between ages 4 and 7. And I want you to see the front door of that house. And I want you to smile. Because you're excited. And then I want you to grab the handle and open the door. And when you open the door, you're walking in and there is a familiar smell. And you're walking into that house and you can see familiar things. And you know this is your house. This is the house that you lived in when you were little. And I want you to look around and see and remember everything as you remember back then. And I want you to find your bedroom or the place that you slept in. And again, I want you to go to that room and see the handle and feel the excitement. And I want you to open the door. And you're opening the door and you're walking in, and you can see your inner child, the little you sat on the bed. This is you at age 4 or 5. And she's smiling. And she knows this is you as an older you. This is you today. And she's excited to meet you. And I want you to sit next to her and grab her hands. And she's so excited to meet you. She's been waiting for you. Long, long time. And if you get emotional, there is tears, there is anything like that coming up, just allow it to come out and enjoy this beautiful emotion and feeling. And I want you to ask the little you if she's happy. Are you happy? Do you feel loved? Do you feel appreciated? Do you feel cared for? I want you to ask her if she has a message for you about your anxiety. What is the message about the anxiety? Is there anything that she wants you to do? And I want you to have a conversation with her. What else she wants to tell you? She has been waiting for you long, long time. And you will meet her again. We will go there again. But what is it today that she wants to tell you? What's her message to you? And I'll give you a couple of moments here to have a conversation with your inner child, with the little you. And I want you to give a big, big hug. Big, beautiful hug. And now I want you to bring her into your life. I want you to take this little girl and show her how you live today. I want you to show her everything that you're proud of. Maybe your degree, maybe your achievements, maybe the job that you have, maybe your family, maybe you have babies, husband, boyfriend. I want you to show her pictures of your friends, maybe on your phone. I want you to show her your wardrobe, what you're wearing these days, and tell her, look, we always dreamt about wearing those high heels. Look at me now. This is you. This is the little girl that always been inside you. And I want you to show the little girl who you have become. And I want you to show her all the things that you're proud of and all the things that you may be not proud of. We will work on. But today, I want you to share everything that you're proud of, everything that is so good in your life. And I'm sure you have so many things. So show her your home. Maybe if you were struggling, show her how much you achieved, your bank account, maybe that you have so much food that you haven't had before. If anyone was struggling financially, or all the things that you didn't have, but you have now. Now I want you to go down to her level, look into her eyes, and tell her that from now on, you are one. I want you to tell her that she always will be loved. She always will be appreciated. Tell her everything that you wanted to hear as a child. You matter. You're lovable. You're beautiful. You are appreciated. You are smart. You are clever. You are incredible. And it's just a matter of time that this all will shine through. And you know you are here for a reason. And you've been searching for the answers, and this is the answer. And I want you to hug this beautiful little girl. And I want you to see you both merging into one. I want you to take this little girl and bring it into your heart. And from today, I want you to think that she lives in your heart, and she always will live in your heart. And if your childhood wasn't the best, that she never has to go back there, because now she lives in your heart. She's with you. And from today, you're going to work together on building the new, empowered, strong, incredible, amazing version of you. The person that you always wanted to be, the person that you knew, and you know deep down you are. And this person is just itching to come out. And I want you to give yourself a big, big hug. Like literally, take your hands and give yourself a big, big hug. And I want you to say, I love you. Because this is the most important relationship that we need to start creating. To love yourself, to appreciate yourself, to know that you are enough. And we're going to do that. So I want you to say goodbye to the little you, to your inner child, knowing that she's always there. She's always in your heart. And even in the evening, without anybody, you can always have a little conversation and check on her and say, hey, little Jodie, how was your day? No one knows what you're doing, but you do know. And this is me opening that channel of you building that trust, building yourself, and you starting a big, beautiful journey of self-discovery of who you really are. Give a big, big hug, big, big kiss. And whenever you're ready, take a deep breath in and breathe out. And whenever you're ready, you can come back to me and slowly, calmly open your eyes. And I would love you to share the experience when you're ready. Oh, nice. Victoria says, oh, damn, that was actually very nice, peaceful, very eye-opening, if I could say. Lovely. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm wondering how it went for Jodie. Nice. And how did you find hypnosis? I don't think it's scary as people think that it is. Any questions for me? It was very weird that I couldn't open my eyes. Yeah, because you in a very deep, relaxed state, and your mind wants to wander, your mind wants to relax. And it's actually, I read somewhere that 40 minutes of hypnosis is like 4 hours of sleep, literally, because you're so relaxed, so deep. But then, when I say, open your eyes, you slowly, calmly, just like, okay, yeah. And Jodie says, younger me told me a few things I needed to hear, but didn't realize. Oh, wow, that's beautiful. I was scared at first, but it felt very peaceful. Nice. And thank you for trusting me, ladies. I'm really glad that you enjoyed that. Okay. I realized that I've been going forever. Hopefully, you can always rewatch it. People can rewatch it, and that's great. Right. So I'm going to wrap this up. If there is no questions for me, if you have any questions, put them in the group. And I'll see you tomorrow. If you can't make it, it will be at 6 p.m. If you can't make it, it's okay. I will give you a little mission. I will explain what we need to do. Get yourself a notebook for the next 90 days. Stick with me. Stick with yourself. Okay, because this is you committing to you rather than me. Yeah. So little mission, little things, little fun things. Let's get to know each other. Yeah, little mission tomorrow. I shall see you tomorrow. Loads of love, and thank you so much for being here with me. Ciao.